In this video, I'm going to share with you my 5 most powerful Facebook ads tips. And I'm releasing this video because in just 2 days, my Facebook ads course, my complete course is coming out. If you want more information on that, you can click up here. But this video is going to be condensed down some of my favorite little snippets from the course. Obviously, there's more details in the course, but all 5 of these tips are amazingly powerful, and if you apply them, can really skyrocket your Facebook game. And I'm going to explain all these to you. I might have to show some of these to you on the computer, but I'll explain all of them to you, and I think it will really help. So let's get started. Like I said, there's 5. Number 4 is my personal favorite one. I think that's the number 1 tip. If you're going to take away anything from this, that would be the number 1 thing. But let's get started with number 1, which is still very powerful, and that is don't send people to your homepage. This is such a big mistake. I see so many people making this mistake where they pay for Facebook ads and they send people to their homepage. Now, imagine this. Imagine you're scrolling through Facebook and someone says, hey, I've got this product that's amazing for you, and you get sent straight to their homepage and you have to navigate it yourself to try to buy that product. Not a good sign. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, I'll just send them to the product page. Now, for some products that does make sense, I won't lie, but for Facebook, for the most part, it doesn't make sense to send them straight to a product page. Depends what your product is, 100%. I have some friends that have had wild success doing exactly that, but then I know a lot of people that have had a lot of failure because of that. But when they fix it, and instead of trying to send them to a product page, they send people that are clicking on their ads to a lead magnet, get their email, and follow up with email marketing, that tends to be a lot more powerful. Once again, not for every situation. Let me give you a quick example of this. So Dancewear, my main company, or one of my main companies, it's a dance clothing company. You don't need a pair of red booty shorts until you have a dance competition coming up and your dance teacher says you need to go buy a red pair of dance shorts. So it doesn't make sense for me to sell everybody in the world red dance shorts because not everybody needs them. So with Dancewear running Facebook ads, I'm gonna do some kind of a lead magnet. I'm gonna say, hey, get our DIY, I know you're a dancer, get our DIY dance guide. Now for my other company, Performance Nut Butter, it's something that not a lot of people know about. I'm more likely to send them to a straight product page because I say, hey, you're an athletic person, you look like you eat healthy. Obviously this is Facebook interest targeting. I'm not just talking to random people about this, but I would potentially send them straight to my product page. Still probably not the best tactic here. So number 1 tip, give them a lead magnet. Definitely never send them to your home page. So number 2, you don't need a huge budget. I think a lot of people don't even start Facebook ads because they think they need this huge budget. I'd say if you have $5 a day, which is the common thing is a cup of coffee. If you can afford a cup of coffee and one of those fancy Starbucks coffees, then you can and probably should be running Facebook ads of some kind. And test it out, make sure it makes sense for your company. Absolutely, but you don't need a massive budget. All you really need is like a 10% opt-in to start getting some good conversions, which isn't that hard to do. So I would say that's tip number 2. You don't need a huge, massive budget. Tip number 3, headlines and the image are like the most important thing. Actually, I'm gonna stop. It's probably not the most important thing. Number 4 is the most important thing. But as far as the ad comes, spend a lot of time on the headline and a lot of time on the image. The rest of it, the description, not quite as important. And in a future video, in the course, I'll probably go in depth and talk about I will talk about how to make a good image, and I'll talk about how to make a good title. But the quick versions are, you want something that doesn't look like an ad. You don't want people to scroll past it because they know it's an ad. You want it to look natural, like something that maybe one of their friends would share. And there's some caveats there, obviously. The other side of it is you want a title a headline that really grabs people and grabs their attention and makes them stop and say, wow, that thing is awesome. That is the solution to everything, all my problem. So maybe for Performance Nut Butter, I might say instant energy or something like that. I might say fuel on demand or energy on demand, which is what people buying that might want. I also might put a picture that looks like something that one of their friends might share. Picture someone holding it like, oh, I just got my performance nut butter. Make it look somewhat natural. So that's number 3, and I promised number 4 was going to be my favorite of these bullet points, and I think it is. So number 4 is better interest targeting. So that is the number 1 most important thing in my opinion on Facebook ads is targeting, targeting, targeting. It's kind of like if you can get it in front of the right person, if your image is a little off or your headline is a little off, that's not that big of a deal. Someone, for instance, for performance nut butter, someone that's really interested in this product is going to say, I don't care that the image quality isn't that great and the headline didn't catch my attention. This product is so perfect for me, I'm going to buy it. Now, obviously that's an oversimplification. It still needs to be a good headline and a good image, but I think you see what I'm saying. If you can get your ad in front of the right people, they'll be a little forgiving on the title and the image. If you get it in front of the wrong people, let's say I were to put this in front of, I don't know, 80-year-old people or people from the Midwest that eat really unhealthy. Sorry, I've lived in the Midwest. I know not everybody eats unhealthy there. First thing that came to mind. But let's say I put that ad in front of people that also like hometown buffet. Probably not going to do so well. They're not going to pay for a premium healthy product, no matter how catchy the headline is, no matter how catchy the image is. So your interest targeting is extremely important. And I have a video, actually I'll link up here. I have a video where I go over this, and obviously in the course we go over it more, but if you're watching YouTube, you probably love the free stuff as well. So up here I got my number one tip for Facebook advertising, which is better interest targeting, where I take you through how to do better interest targeting and some thoughts on that. So number 5 tip, and this is one of my other favorite tips. All 5 of these I really enjoy, but number 5 is retarget. Retarget, retarget, retarget. I love retargeting ads. In fact, that's the only kind of Facebook ad I do all year round with B Dancewear. Now, the dance clothing company, dance season is only 8 months out of the year. So those other 4 months, I still do retargeting because it's that powerful. Retargeting, basically anytime someone comes to your website, you show them an ad on Facebook. Now, most people that go to your website probably also are on Facebook. So you kind of want your advertisements to be everywhere. And I've had people say that to me like, wow, I went to your website one time and your ads follow me around everywhere. How do you do that? Well, that's part of it. Facebook advertising is a huge part of it. That is so much easier to make profitable than any other type of Facebook ad. And also, I'm going to add to this, people that you run Facebook ads to, you should retarget them. So if you, let's say, even if they never visited your website, you might want to consider if they interacted with it. There's a bunch of different things on who you might and why you might want to retarget people. So I hope this video was helpful. And like I said, in just 2 days, my Facebook ads course is coming out. You can click up here to get more information on that. It's a beginner's course, step by step. I do screen recordings. I show you really from A to Z every step of the process because I think it's important not just to understand how to create a Facebook ad, but how to review it, tweak it, make it more profitable. Every single step of it is extremely important. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Click that thumbs up if you liked it. Click the subscribe button so you can get more videos like this. I'm going to be sharing a bunch more Facebook videos soon, Facebook advertising videos soon. So if you click subscribe, you'll get those for free. And if you have any questions on Facebook advertising, I answer every single question. Please leave it in the comments down below. And thank you for watching this video.